Is Ahsoka immortal? I don't know, but we're going to discuss the potential of that very thing.
Hear you nothing that I say. You must unlearn what you have learned.
So in the last episode of Ahsoka, we see her pulled to the world between worlds by Anakin Skywalker. And this theory is going to get crazy because I think Anakin is kind of like the Mortis gods, and now Ahsoka is as well. She may be, in fact, immortal. So to explain this better, we have to go back and look at the Mortis arc that we see in Clone Wars. Something very interesting we see in this episode is Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka go to this beacon that's out in space.
Rex, do you read me? We're at the rendezvous point awaiting your arrival. Where are you?
Sir, we are at the rendezvous point, and there's no sign of you in our scanners.
And what's weird is that Rex can't seem to find them on their scopes.
That's where the distress signal originated. It is getting interesting.
They're then encountering this really weird, strange-looking space station thing that looks like that takes them through hyperspace until they appear somewhere where they're not even sure what galaxy they're in.
Everyone strap yourselves in. Looks as though we're going for a ride.
Anakin goes on to learn that these are powerful godlike creatures who can manipulate the Force like no one else in the entire galaxy. What's even more interesting is they almost seem immortal.
Some call us Force wielders.
The Jedi have never spoken of this.
Few still know of our existence.
The Father being the one who keeps balance in the Force, the Son the embodiment of the dark side, the Daughter the embodiment of the light. The only thing that seems to affect them is this dagger, which the Daughter leads them to get for Obi-Wan to try to stop the Son. So I'm trying to really kind of give a little backstory on all of this for the sole purpose of explaining that these beings are almost immortal. They're in this extra dimensional place or even different galaxy that no one can find, and they're very gifted in the Force and basically can help maintain balance. They almost even sound like the Bendu.
You're a Sith Lord.
You have a very simple view of the universe. I am neither Sith nor Jedi. I am much more.
And the reference that Anakin is just like the Father.
I am much more. And so are you.
And after going through a series of tests, we learn that he is indeed the chosen one. And eventually in this arc, what we see is that Ahsoka dies. She is killed by the Son.
Thank you. Your usefulness has come to an end.
The Daughter then, being the embodiment of the light, does something that's selfless and asks for her life essence to be transferred back into Ahsoka to bring her back to life, or at least what's left of her. The Father agrees and uses Anakin Skywalker as a conduit and transfers the embodiment of the light side from the Daughter into Ahsoka. So this is where the theory really picks up. The only thing that we can see that really harms these gods is the dagger. We see it when it's stabbed through the Father, who then weakens the Son so that Anakin can kill the Son. We also see the Daughter killed or mortally wounded by the dagger. So this makes me think, is Ahsoka immortal? Since the life essence of the Daughter was transferred into her, does that make her like them? Is this why she can go to the world between worlds? Now we know the first time she was pulled in by Ezra, but I think this is somehow gonna tie into the Ahsoka series. I think what Baylan is really after is maybe the Mortis gods, or at least their planet, or some kind of power source that made them the way they are. And I think Thrawn is after the dagger because the dagger can technically control both the light and the dark side users. As the Father says, the dagger is the only thing that can help control the Son. It's just really interesting to think that maybe this is how Ahsoka is now. She is basically the embodiment of the light side of the Force in the physical plane of the universe. Anakin is this spirit now that maintains the balance in the Force, can go through the world between worlds since it's on a different plane, and interacts with certain things during these timelines. This is going to get very crazy, but it leads me to think that she is indeed immortal, or at least possesses something of the Force that makes her almost immortal or special in some kind of way. And this is maybe why we're seeing Anakin and seeing her in the world between worlds. Anyways, guys, I really wanted to make this video because I thought it would generate some really good conversations. So leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Does this have legs? Do you think this is what Baylan's going after? Something, maybe the dagger, or something dealing with the Mortis gods that we see the Emperor chasing after as well in Rebels? I really think that's it. You guys let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. Remember, guys, when in doubt, blow it up.